flat for Turnbull, 106.18.
Hello and welcome, I'm DDF Racer, and today it's Tuesday, which once upon a time on the channel would mean it's time for Tuesday Thunder with OzNZ Racing. However, if you've been around this rather obscure and random part of YouTube at any point in the last few months, you know that Tuesdays are now actually for some serious baked bean racing, specifically the Südspeed LMP2 series in iRacing. We've been doing a lot of these races, well, it feels like a lot. We've only actually had 4, but they're once every 2 weeks, so I guess it feels like it's been going on for longer than it has. Anyway, we are on the 5th round today, and we are racing at the legendary Canadian circuit, not Montreal, the street circuit. We're racing at Mosport, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, which is one of the first circuits that ever actually featured on this channel an AI race in R-Factor 2 back in the day, in the USF 2000 car, I think it was. Thoroughly enjoyed that, and I've got a feeling that I'm thoroughly going to enjoy this again today, because it is a very fast circuit with lots of high speed and medium speed corners, which lends itself to cars that have a lot of aerodynamic grip. And if there's one thing that an LMP2 car, specifically this Dallara P217 in iRacing has, it's a lot of aerodynamic grip. The only problem is there's 20 other people who've got just as much grip as me and arguably a lot more skill than I have as well. Some iRacing regulars, some aliens in the field, so I'll be very lucky to scrape a top 10 finish in either of today's races. There is a vote going in chat right now, so if you have a look on your mobile device or desktop device or whatever it is you're watching, and it could be a tablet, it could be a TV, in which case you're going to have to get your phone out and look at it on that as well. Oh no, but if you look on the chat right now, there is a vote happening, and you can vote on whether you think I'm going to finish in the top 10 in either race, the sprint race, the feature race, or both races. Hey, K-Reef, how you going? It's gonna be a struggle. It's a very competitive field, and I've fluked a few good results because of weather and carnage in the previous 2 rounds at Road America and Belle Isle and Detroit, the street circuit. But we've got no radar. We got no rain on the radar today, so we're going to see how it's going to go. I'm really looking forward to it. I really am, people. Anyway, let's switch it over to this view. There we go. So I've actually organised myself as per George Senior from last stream. He says, "Why don't you have the championship standings up on the screen like a professional?" There you go. They're right there. As you can see, the championship is split into Pro and Am. I'm in the Am category because that's where basically my pace set me at the start of the season. And like I said, I have got a few fluky results. I think I'm punching above my weight a little bit. Jackson Dial usually has me on pace, and Dean Hunt is absolutely neck and neck. So, I mean, I'm at the top of the Am standings at the moment, and I'm kind of fighting for top positions in the Am class, usually in the races. But yeah. If you were to put my points in the overall standings, I'd be 8th, which is kind of smack bang in the middle of the pro class. So, that's not bad, I'll take it. There is a drop score in effect, and I think the first round of the season... Oh no, the second round of the season at Barber, when I got the wrong call on the
Yeah,
safety
bro,
car.
can you hear me?
Yeah, that was a
Yeah, copy
horrible round. So that's my drop score so far. So that's the standings at the moment. That's where we're at, and that's what we're dealing with. We have about 2 minutes until it switches over into the qualifying session, which will be 15 minutes long. Let's have a look at the iRacing in-game screen and the radar as well. So you can see there's absolutely no rain on the radar there as someone drives straight through my LMP2 car. Thank you for that. Hey, cool start. Hey, Rob Mitchell. Good to see you all. Yeah, so that's what we're dealing with. No rain, and no rain forecast as well. Well, I mean, I say no rain forecast. If I actually look at the forecast in iRacing, 1 second. Show you the sessions. Let's view the session. Let's have a look at the forecast. Well, it says, yeah, 0% chance of rain. So this is what we're dealing with today. So we got 19 degrees, steady track temperature, and clouds and precipitation. It starts off a bit cloudy.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
And then by the time it gets to the heat and the feature races, then we've got absolutely no cloud cover whatsoever. So it should actually heat the track up a little bit, even though the ambient temperature is staying at 19. So that's our forecast for today. No rain expected whatsoever. Which I'm kind of sad about, to be honest with you. I was kind of looking forward to getting some wet weather action, because it works so well at Road America. And I have practiced a little bit of wet weather, just in case, because you never know. iRacing might stuff up the timeline, the organisers might make a mistake, although highly unlikely with it being Sudspeed, the professional organisation that those guys run. You never know, and I just enjoy driving in the rain in iRacing as well, so it's always a pleasure. But I'm going to get the headset on, because it's almost time for the pre-race briefing from none other than Richard Mayer, our dedicated race control and host. So, yeah, let's see how long we got left in this session. Does it say, where are we? I wish the VR interface was better, to be honest with you. Yeah, we got like a minute left in here. So I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you very much for tuning in, for being here, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching on the replay. I hope you enjoy it today. I apologise to anyone who was here an hour ago and got slightly confused because the stream didn't go live. I forgot to take into account the fact that where the server is based is no longer observing daylight savings, so I was an hour early on YouTube. And the server wasn't there. So yeah, I kind of stuffed that up a little bit. So apologies to anyone who's been waiting around, and apologies to anyone who left the stream on in the background and then had the absolute daylights scared out of them when the music kicked in. Mike, Nick, sorry. No, great to have you here. Really appreciate it, guys. Really awesome to have you in chat. Or in the comments if you're watching this after the fact. So I'm going to just double check my setup here and make sure that I've got fuel in for Quali.
Checkered flags out. 8th place.
Yep. 20 litres ready to go for Quali dry tyres.
G'day everyone.
Oh, here
Welcome
we go.
to Mosport. We don't have any rain, much to some people's pleasure by the sounds of things. It's forecast
That's
weather.
the end of the session. P8.
Have a squeeze. It's very unlikely it will rain, but be aware. 15 minutes Quali as usual. We've got a very short lap. We've got about 1 minute and 5 seconds, minute and 6 seconds. So make sure you leave each other plenty of room. Usual deal. Maybe 2 or 3 seconds if you can, just because if you do make a mistake, the field will compress. So just try and be aware of the people around you. Good luck in qualifying, and we will catch up for the driver briefing before the start of race 1. Good luck.
Thank you very much as always, Mr. Richard. Let's get out on track. No time to waste at all. 15-minute session. And again, absolutely fantastic to have you here. Let's do this. There's quite a lot of people on the track ahead of me here.
All clear on pit exit. Okay, Dan, we've got 14 minutes to do the business.
Nice gap behind, so I'm just going to take it nice and easy. Make sure I don't catch anybody. This is perfect, actually. Nobody's coming out the pits behind me. Oh, I forgot to put my gloves on. Remind me when I come back to the pits, somebody. Gloves, please. Got 5 seconds ahead, 10 seconds back. We got a lovely gap on track. That worked out remarkably well. That corner. Hey, Mr. Bishy. That corner is a shocker. you have to compromise so much on the way in because the exit is so important. Anyway, let's make sure that the people up ahead are not bunching up too much. There's a few of them in close succession, so I'm just going to back off a bit because I've got a feeling that the guy ahead of me, even though I've got 5 seconds to him, that gap, yep, it's down to 4 seconds now. He's going to want to find a gap as well. Alright, here we go, concentration time. Let's get a couple of laps on the board. It's only going to be a couple of minutes. It's a very short lap here, 1 minute 6. Oh, this one's not going to be very good. I've run wide already. I think my tyres are probably a bit too cold. Quiet lap aborted. Next lap will be the quiet one when the tyres are at the temperature.
The leader's just done a 106.74.
If I can get a high 106, that's kind of the pace I'm expecting here.
The leader has just done a 106.27.
Anyone who gets into the 105s is just an alien.
The leader has just done a 106.10.
And we're already very close to it. And we're definitely going to crack a 105 in this session. Still got a nice gap on track, that's good. Let's try again. Tyres are up to temp now, let's go get it.
P10, you're currently 1.4 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.27 off the pace. Your lap time was at 107.49.
Definitely time to find in the first corner.
Yellow flag.
See, it's all about that exit. Carry that all the way down the straight here.
Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace.
Hey, Tony!
B16, you're now 1.2 off the pace. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.35 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace. You've just done a 107.27.
Did a 106.6 in practice.
Sector 1 is...
I'm definitely off my ideal pace.
Off the pace.
Oh, wide there. It's 3/10 up as well, but I'm going to lose it all the way down here. Still got a nice gap on track. Henry Fenson's the next car down the road. Focus on the road, not the relative dent. There we go, that's another 0.25 up.
B14, that's your quickest lap. You're currently 0.9 off the pace. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.32 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace.
Lost a bit there.
You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 1.
Gain a stack here though. Currently P14.
0.2 off the pace. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. The guy behind has just done a 107.02.
Oh, you bugger.
Okay, Dan, you need to watch the track limits.
I did a Fernando Alonso on the final corner there. Not quite slip angle.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Try again. Still on the lap here.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Faintest of sniffs from fencing up ahead. I'll take it though. A bit more restrained on the throttle there.
P13, that's your fastest lap. Sector 3 is 0.36 off the pace. Fastest lap for Banfield, 106.09.
Oh, they're getting very close to the 105s.
41 off the pace. Yellow flag.
Didn't get the best exit out of that. We've got 6 minutes left in the session. Tyres are definitely past the best. I don't think I'm going to improve as it is. Might come back in for a fresh set and try and blitz on my new laps. And put my gloves on. That'll make all the difference. Practice pit stop.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 32 Celsius. Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Alright then. Oh, there's absolutely nothing in it at the moment. Gaps are tiny. I'm like 8/10 off the pace. And I'm down in 13th or something. I think it was. It's a very close field. Everyone's found a lot of time compared to the practice session. Alright, let's go again. Gloves on. Here we go. Thank you, Sean.
New fastest lap for Walker, 106.08.
Oh, it's still not a 105 though.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve the penalty.
Oh dear. It's better than the pit lane. I thought limiter was on. I got carried away. That is 100% my bad. Let's try again.
Pit exit's clear.
Actually gets me a much better spot on track in terms of traffic. Probably a blessing in disguise.
Car 53 impeded on us. Stand by 53.
So yeah, P14. Wow, 8/10 off the pace. I'm in P14. And again, it's a very short track, so 8/10 is a lot here.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
And I know I could probably take more fuel out, but I've tried putting like an empty tank in, and the car is just way too twitchy for my liking. I find that I'm actually faster with a little bit more fuel in to settle the car down than I am on a really twitchy, really lightweight car. It's a much better outlap this in terms of getting heat in the tyres, so quiet lap incoming. Here we go. 106.8 to beat.
14th.
I'm not going to do it by that.
You're outside of track limits there. Yellow flag. Watch out.
That Turnbull through, he's on a much faster lap. Hey Onyx! He was definitely going to catch me by the end, and I don't want to give him any slipstream if I don't have to. Got another 6 seconds back to Vinny! Vinny Newen behind. Brendan Grosh, seconds up the road here. He's finding a gap, so should I as well. He's letting me through, actually. Good on you, Brendan. Thank you. Right, try again. White lap, another attempt.
The guy in front has just done a 106.88.
Oh, it's wide.
Mind these track limits, please, Dan. Yellow flag.
I'd much rather get out of the way before this complex than during it. There's nowhere really you can run offline without getting caught up in someone's line. I might get one more attempt after this. Next lap is going to be my last attempt. Been pushed down to 15th. Vinny got me on the last lap with a better time. This is more like the positions that I'm used to in this series. Right, one lap, here we go, one last chance.
P15.
Thank you, Brandon, returning the favour. It's a 10th up.
The leader has just done a 106.02.
Still not a 105, Seb. Lost it all in the final sector. I'm going to keep going just in case.
That puts you 0.9 off the leader's pace. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.25 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace.
Oh, got slide on the back there. Blew all of my half a tenth. Not do as much anyway.
Track temperatures decrease.
Oh, and I'm wide there as well.
30 Celsius.
You bugger. Well, it looks like I'm going to be starting in 15th. Jackson Dale with a 106.8.
That's the end of the
I'm literally
15th place.
Less than a tenth off. What? There we go. Look at the results there. Can you see them?
Okay, gents, welcome to Mosport. Just quickly acknowledging that report in qualifying, car 7 impeded car 53. Car 7 will be starting from the pit lane for race 1. So, Mosport, short lap, as we all know. We found that out, 1 minute and 6. Well done to Seb Vandel putting it on pole. That's a very quick lap around here. Obviously, with it being such a short lap, we want to leave plenty of room for each other. It's obviously going to be a bit hectic for the first couple of laps with cold tyres and it being a short lap, so just make sure you leave each other plenty of room. There's a lot of off-camber corners and just weird stuff going on here, so bring those tyres in, make sure you leave each other plenty of room so we don't have too many dramas at the beginning of the race. We've seen it a few times throughout the series. The car following, I've noted it in the rules as well, the car following is responsible for the majority of these events in most cases, so don't be like Lance Stroll and not pay attention. Make sure you're on top of that. At the start or at the restart, once the lights go green, you can go and you can pass at any time. Be mindful of that. These are iRacing rules. We had a few questions around that in previous rounds, but be consistent with your speed when you are pacing on the pace lap for a start or a restart. Be aware when you're racing side by side on a flowing track like this as well. Leave each other plenty of room. This can get a little bit narrow in parts. So just leave each other plenty of room and be aware of who's around you. Use your spotter and use your relative as well to avoid any dramas there. Request to tow is now active because we're in a race session. So you guys know how to do that. Radio in with your car number, your lap number if you can, and your corner number if you can as well. We'll just have a quick look, make sure that everything's cool. We may or may not call a safety car. Same applies to incidents. Radio in, car number, lap number, corner number if you can. We'll have a look at the incidents. Please make sure you call them in. If you don't call them in, we can't look at them unless we see them live. So make sure you radio them in the race session for us to address them as quickly as we can. Good luck to everyone. Be respectful to each other. We'll have a much better round than we did last fortnight. I think that may have a little bit to do with the lack of walls compared to Belle Isle. But be good to each other. Have a good race. And any dramas, just radio in and let us know. Good luck to everybody.
Thank you, as always, Richard. Awesome briefing, awesome series you guys host. And, yeah, lots of fun. Round 5 is 7, Mosport. 15-minute race 1, and then a 30-minute race 2 with a top 10 reverse grid. So the aim in race 1 is to get into the top 10, hopefully, and give ourselves the best chance for race 2. Starting in 15th out of, is it 22, 21 cars? It's not exactly the pointy end of the grid, but it's kind of exactly where I was expecting to be. My main target today is the guy directly in front of me, Jackson Dial. I have about a 10-20 point advantage over him in the standings so far, in the M standings. You notice the names on the relative, Pro and M. The series is split up into 2. Alright, no worries, George. Thank you, mate. Good to see you. Enjoy the replay when it's your turn.
Safety car in the right column.
Yeah, Jackson is my... Jackson and Dean Hunt are my main competitors in this AM series so far. So, ideally top 10 will be nice, if possible, for the reverse grid, but as long as I can keep Jackson within an arm's reach, you know, that's the aim really. We're about to go green, so let's get ready, guys. Hope you enjoy it. 15 minutes, here we go.
Go! 15 minutes left.
Not the best start.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left side. 3 wide, you're on the right. Clear to the left.
There's a bit of carnage up ahead there, a bit of a brake check. Slight tap on the back of the car ahead, but we avoided it. We got a freebie.
No 2, left 1.
Stand by 7.
We made up a couple of spots perhaps. Got to stay in that slipstream, that's so important. Look at this for a gaggle. Alright, first lap done, relatively unscathed.
P11.
Yeah, race control, car 52, lap 2, turn 1, please.
Car right.
Stand by 52.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Alright, just within slipstream. We're up to 11th. I think that is actually 10th now. With that freebie on the first lap, Dylan getting tapped out, I think we might be up into 10th here. What's my straight line speed looking like? Not fantastic.
The leader's just done it. 106. We take 3.
Alright, eyes forwards.
10th position.
That is P10. It's a provisional reverse pole.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Got to keep up with that gaggle. Get a feeling there's going to be a few more positions on offer here.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 28 Celsius.
There we go, good exit. Next car is Kyle Ridley. Jackson Dial, 2 cars up ahead. That's the AM battle that we're really focused on. The guy currently in 8th position. Nice slipstream here.
Alright Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Car left. Clear left.
P9.
One of the Fensons ran wide there, that's P9.
17. Good lap, that's your best in the session.
We're still 2 cars behind Jackson. That's the target. Very feisty stuff here. This is going to be side-by-side carnage. And a bit of space.
Left side. He's still there. Clear to the left.
Got him. That was Jackson.
Control, lap 4.
Stand by 200.
Race control.
That's a new fastest lap for Walker, 106.66.
Right, we're still on the inside there. Another freebie.
That lap time was 108.80. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
And that's the freebie back for Fenson. Just ran wide completely. Oh well, it's all good. Still got 10 minutes to go.
Come on mate, defend your position.
Too much curb there. It was a bit of a big wiggle indeed, Sean. All good, it's not over. We're only 2 seconds off P5. Hey, Laughing Gravy, good to see you. Not bad for a P15 start, right?
Car 38.
P8, that lap time was 108.14. Sector 2 is
Too much curb on the inside there.
Stand by 38.
Got to keep Jackson behind in the AM class. Front tyre's definitely starting to go though.
Control car 77, last corner, lap 4. Correction, lap 5.
There's got to be a chance here, keep harrying it.
Stand by 17.
Yep, front's definitely starting to fade. Just isn't biting on corner entry the same as it was before. Let's see if we can keep in fighting distance.
2 here from left 6.
Stand by 702.
Benson was a bit wide again there. I think everybody's tyres are starting to go.
You've just done it, 107.44.
There's not much in it.
The gap ahead is now 0.8.
Absolutely murdering those fronts. Oh, 14th, that's right. Sorry, JK. I forgot the guy got pinged on the grid. Oh no, you bugger.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Oh, well, that'll do it. I'm going to get got by James here.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 0.
Right side. Still
Okay,
there.
this is just mine to defend.
Still
Got to
there.
hold on here.
Clear to the right.
Okay, Dan, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Come on, man, defend harder.
Here comes Vinny.
E9.
Tyres don't last long at all, Sean. Not the way I'm doing. Maybe I've just burnt them up too much.
Try to distract you.
No, definitely not your fault at all, JK. Just trying too hard, mate.
Race control car 34, turn 14 another car off the track.
Stand by 34.
Let's get him back. 6 minutes to go. P8 and the AM class win. That's what we're after. Oh, Jackson Dial's dropping down the order even further.
If you got completely that car 8.
Stand by 8.
James is a bit wide there.
Increasing. It's now 30 Celsius. Your lap time was at 107.49.
I'm a bit wide there as well. Vinny's closing. There we go, that's a good run. Only 3/10 back now. Come on, slipstream. Remarkably, even with all the mistakes, only 1x so
5
far.
minutes to go. 5 minutes. You're better than this. The car's better than this. Get it together, man.
Whoa, chill, spotter.
Request to tow.
Request permission to tow.
Stand by 7.
Okay, Dan. Don't let this guy distract you. That lap time was 107.57.
Tow granted.
So we dropped Vinny a bit there. Hey, Arnold. Oh, a bit wide.
Also report car Sigma 2.
Go on, keep pressing him. Force that mistake.
Lap 8, 9.
Thanks, 702, noted.
To request to tow, and you want to have a look at turn 4 coming down the hill on lap 10, please.
Car 22 also requesting tow.
Stand by 52 and 22.
That was a 107.37.
Here we go, it's on.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
Hey, John. Battle for P8 and the AM class win here. 3 minutes remaining.
Really need to be in front of this car.
Oh, terrible exit. Vinny's going to get me here for sure. Way too much curb.
Okay, Dan, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Your lap time was 108.05. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Sorry for the lack of commentary, this is literally everything I've got, guys. He's wide!
Push now, we can
He's
catch up.
wide!
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
That's a freebie. The pressure must have got to him. 1.4. 1 minute 40 remaining. And we do have Vinny 3/10 behind, and we have no slipstream to use us to pull us along now, so we are a bit of a sitting duck here. And Vinny just went into the back of me there.
Eighth place. That lap was at 107.77.
Right, focus time here. We've got a bit of breathing space now. Yep, exactly, Viperion. Got to defend like crazy. All about those exits. So next lap is going to be the last one, I'd imagine. Yeah, next lap's going to be the last lap for sure. Oh, it would have been a lot easier if we didn't run wide earlier. Maybe we wouldn't have lost that 4 seconds to fence and it could have been 7th, but you know what? I'm pretty chuffed with this. Yep, next lap is the last lap for sure. Just got the white flag. So here we go. One more.
One more to go. You've just done a 107.61. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Don't run wide. No +1 lap in this one, Sean. 15 minutes and that's it. When the clock hits 0, that's the last lap for the leader. We got 6/10 back, I think we're safe.
2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Fenson's definitely a lot closer than last lap. Is he having fuel issues? One more lap and I would be. Final corner. There we go. And that's the finish. P14 to P8.
P8, that's it, we're done.
Spotter doesn't sound very happy with that. Maybe he thought I was going to be doing better. But considering I'm 1.9 iRating, the strength of field is 2.6, and I'm battling people with much higher iRating, you know, that's it. Well, that is P3 for the feature race. That's not a bad position to be starting in at all. Thanks, Mark. Just had to stay out of trouble and let the positions come to me. Some close racing. Made a little bit too close sometimes by my running wide. I think I had a couple of incidents there when I went off track. Thanks, Arnold. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, John. Whew.
Right, guys, pretty full-on race there. We're still probably 4 or 5 incidents left to review. But well done to everyone at the pointy end. That was, that was pretty exciting racing right up at the end. Can we grab the winner of race 1, Dan Benefield, jump in for a quick chat to the guys in comms. We might also grab Jackson Dial as well. And I think we might grab Matt Keane as well if you fancy a quick chat with the commentators. Jump into the waiting room there in the break. 10 minutes break, then back for a 30-minute feature race.
No warm-up for me today. Oh, no warm-up. No interview for me today, then.
Yeah, I really don't think that's a fucking good idea.
Oh. Richard's not going to like that. He made a comment last time on the Language being
mate.
used.
Please watch your language.
There he is.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
Potato, good to see you. I'm definitely not an alien, JDF. Qualifying pace is very similar to what it was like in the LMP2 series, where it's like absolutely nowhere. This always seems to be better in the
Exit's
races.
clear. Stay behind the white line.
So now, it's time to do some practice pit stops. And get used to full fuel again. Yeah, definitely not an alien, Dad. Definitely not an alien. I'm better than I was at the start of the season, but the guys at the front are consistently 1 to 1.5 seconds faster. And I just don't know where to find that. Is it in the setup? It's probably in my driving, not being an iRacing regular, you know?
Watch your speed.
Be cautious there. So, as you can see from the little tyre infographic down there, the fronts are wearing more than the rears.
4,
So I'm going to change the fronts
2.
in the race from mandatory minimum 2 tyre pit
Box
stop.
now. Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Practice my rejoins as well. Keep to the right. Yeah, it was a stressful race though. Definitely had some pressure from behind. Vinny went into my rear several times with the 0x. I think I may have caught him out a few times there. Clearly a little bit faster than me, but just not able to find a way through. I think as the race went on, my tyres wore off. My confidence definitely dropped a bit. Oh, good one, Dad. Thank you so much. You gifted a membership to Robert Mitchell. Yeah, exactly, Mark. I think I overdrove it for sure. Definitely on the understeer side of things, on the fronts. Need to drive with my feet more and reduce the steering angle instead of cranking it on mid-corner, because that's just going to scrub the tyres.
Look out for the pit
It's a bit
speed.
better on the pit entry there. I feel like my voice is starting to go a bit. It's breaking.
Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Next time round, I'll actually do a practice stop in the box. French Bulldogs. I couldn't find socks with chips and gravy and cheese curds on them, or anything remotely Canadian, actually, maple syrup socks. The closest I could find was a French Bulldog, because I thought French speaking in Canada, although we're more towards Montreal than, you know, we're more towards Toronto than Montreal.
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Alright, let's get those fronts changed. And I did some testing since the last race.
5,
100% it is...
3.
It's much slower
Two.
to change just left, just lefts or just rights,
now.
as opposed to just fronts and just rears. Steve, Dad. Much better launch.
You can push now.
Let's get a couple of laps on the board then. RD? Oh, RD doesn't check the stream chat. Who's that? Yeah, Sean, there's a few there's a few parts of this circuit which are not entirely optimized well for the graphics. As you'll notice coming out of the final corner, there's a sign above the start-finish line that should say Michelin. However, for a brief split second, it'll say texture loading just as you come out the final corner. Watch now. I'm going to go around to complete a lap. This little Michelin thing here. You ready? There it is. And now it says Michelin. Michelin, sorry potato. I'm not exactly sure what the race director would have an issue with in the chat here. Have I missed something? Have I missed something in chat here, guys? Oh, a bit late there. Oh, language. I'm with you. I'm with you. Slow brain day today, mate. Oh, that's perfectly acceptable. If James May can say it and get away with it on TV, I'm sure we can get away with it in a few little chat messages here.
P2.
Better exit there. No, in general, potato. Yeah. I am.
That's a new fastest lap for Nguyen, 107.
Yeah, I'm feeling not under the weather, but yeah, a bit of a scratchy throat. No doubt that'll manifest itself into something over the next few days. It's a bit unfavourable. Just in time for the public holiday on Thursday. You get a day off and you're probably going to spend it in bed. Yay! Well, Sudspeed do make gloves, Dad.
That's your fastest lap today.
Maybe I should tell them about a new brand line they could be getting themselves into.
Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace. Your sector 2 time is quick.
I'll message Richard with that after the stream.
That lap was a 107.72.
Alright, let me just check I've got race fuel on board. And again, thank you so much for sticking with the stream. Hope you're enjoying it so far. A lot of my mental energy is going into driving and concentrating, as opposed to the commentary itself. I am trying to keep my, trying to keep my voice in one piece. Kind of need it. Hoping to record a few videos this week. No streams booked in. Well, yet. I might do a Buck Brogan stream at some point. No streams booked in until the next Südspeed round.
That's the end of the session. P3.
In 2 weeks' time, so there's a nice gap to fill up with videos and stuff like that. Alright then. Well, I'm guessing it's time to go grid. Richard normally...
Right, guys.
There we go.
Very exciting race one. Very hectic race one, whatever you want to call it. Lots of incidents. We've gotten across most of them. There's still a few that we've got to review. They will be addressed in the post-race report as usual, and any post-race penalties will be handed out with results and points being adjusted as appropriate. So just leave each other enough room in this second race. It's twice the length. We don't want people retiring if we can avoid it. Okay, there is a compulsory pit stop, as we know, anywhere from the end of lap 3 through to the end of the second last lap in the race. You have to take 2 tyres, usual deal. But let's just try and keep it a bit cleaner this race. hold your line a bit more than you did in the first race. Be aware of the cars around you. Be aware that these tyres take a little while to come up to temp so that we don't have any dramas, all right? Any dramas, as usual, radio them in. We'll do our best to look at them, but we had many, many more events in that first race than we probably should have. So try and race a little bit cleaner, leave each other a bit of room. We'll all get to the finish. We'll all have a bit of fun. Okay, let's enjoy ourselves. Any further issues, just radio them in as usual, and request to tow remains active, and we may call a safety car, as you know. Good luck to everybody. Hopefully this will be a lot cleaner than race one.
That's Richard laying down the law. Kind of bit of school teachery. But no, he has to do that. It's a very competitive series. A lot of very fast people with a lot of very high opinions of themselves. And rightly so, because they are fast. You put them on a short, tight, twisty track like this, there's going to be fireworks. So, thank you very much, Dad, for the 10. New alarm clock. Thank you. I will definitely put that to good use. Alright, let's grid up and let's get going, shall we? Let's get our pit stop strategy ready. 30 minutes, and I forgot I'm actually starting in third. Okay. Going to replace the fronts because they're the ones that take the most beating. Don't need to add any fuel. And I don't know when to pit in this race. My gut is telling me to pit early to then take advantage of the safety car, but then do I want to get stuck in traffic? Do I want to maintain that track position? It is very easy to get overtaken here with the slipstream and all that kind of stuff, so maybe an early pit stop's the way to go. Get it out the way, get on the tyres and hope for a safety car. We'll just make a judgment call, shall we? Let's see how we go. Alright, let's see if we can keep a top 10 as well. That's right, Dad. And again, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget to leave stream a like.
Not bad.
The track temp is 24. The air temp is
Let's
19.
do this.
Celsius. P3.
Good, we finished 8th in the first sprint race. We're starting top 10 reverse. We're in 3rd for
Follow car
the main
number
race.
14.
We got Vinny Newen directly ahead of us. He's definitely going to pull away, I think, at the start a bit. James Solani, it's going to be quite tight. And there's going to be a lot of faster people coming through behind for sure. Track those brakes a bit.
Get ready.
Get ready, here we go.
Floor it.
Oh, he's wide! Give him plenty of room there. Cold brakes, cold tyres, watch out for the snap. Don't want to push the car too hard just yet.
Race control car 34, turn 3, car not leaving the space.
Thanks, 34. We'll have a look at it.
Okay, Dan, decent start. We can build something from here.
Oh, I'm going to get mugged down the straight here.
Car 38, double right. Fucking honestly.
Oh,
Got it, 38. Keep it cool, please, mate.
Richard's not going to like that.
On your left.
38.
Keep it steady. Clear left.
Car 37 at press controls.
Oh,
Right side. Clear to the right.
Race control and skill percentage. And you want me to keep my foot?
P2.
That's enough, 38. Both 38 and 77. Cool the toe. Thank you.
Far
That should have been
left.
a safety car. I nearly smashed him. I didn't know he was there.
Still there.
Yeah, sorry, I had
Still
nothing to do
there.
with that, but I got absolutely polo.
Keep it steady. Clear left. On
That's
your
enough,
left.
Jack,
Still there.
You can talk him.
Keep it steady.
Enough, guys.
Hold your line. Hold your line. On your left. Still there.
We'll review triple eight. Thank you.
He's still there.
Thought I was clear, but I wasn't.
Keep it steady.
And absolutely sent to the back here.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear.
Request the tow, please, car 67.
The leader has just done a 107.90. We've been called into the pits by the stewards for repairs.
Did I run wide?
Request for car 1.
Did Seb turn on me? I don't know.
10 by 1.
I think maybe I ran a bit wide. I was trying to keep it as tight as possible.
Safety car, safety car, safety car.
But I got tapped on the rear left. I have to have a look at the replay.
7 incidents to call a safety car.
Matt, be quiet. Matt, can you be quiet, mate? We're trying to race.
Any more that isn't reporting an incident is going to be muted from this moment forward.
Yeah, I think I got tagged, but it's maybe because I ran wide at the apex. I was
67, you can tow.
on the brakes. Oh,
Number 1, you can tow, thanks.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. We can repair the car. It's got a fast repair. Does mandatory tyre stop take effect while I'm in the pits for repairs, or do I have to come in again, race control?
We're on lap 3, so it counts.
Whew, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at the replay on that. I have a sneaky suspicion that I ran wide at the apex into Seb. But yeah, I got tagged on the rear left. Whether or not Seb gave me enough room, I was understeering. Whether I should have held it tight to the apex, I was already in 4th. I normally take that corner in 5th. I can't go much tighter, but I'm going to reserve judgment until I watch the replay. And I'm more than happy to take fault for that if that is my fault, but that was a huge smash. That was an absolutely huge smash. So we are now towing. We are probably going to be a lap down or so. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a crawl to the finish, I guess. Just let's get some points and bring it home. Hey, no worries, Andy. Nothing to apologise for. Yeah, let's have a look at the replay afterwards. We're still towing back to the pits. And I apologise massively to Seb as well, because by the sounds of it, he had to tow and he got taken out of the race big time as well. And obviously he won the championship last year, and the last thing you're going to do is take out the championship leader. But yeah, I was very aggressive from the people around me, I shall say. There was absolutely no chill. Sharks in the water, smelt blood.
Pit exit is clear. Push now.
Yeah, absolutely no chill from the guys waiting to get past me. Just forcing the issue. Bit of patience would have avoided all of that. Like Richard said, I'm not going to protest anything. I mean, probably racing incident at best, to be honest with you. But now I need to check the replay, and I do have a feeling that I ran wide at the apex there, to be honest. And if that's the case, yeah, like I said, I'll own it. I did repair the car, right?
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The leader, Nguyen, is pitting.
Race control, any manual review?
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
We'll take a quick look, 85, got our hands full at the minute.
P15, Hollowell is now in the lead.
Alright then, so we're in 15th by the looks of it. Got a few people up ahead of me on the roads. Plenty of time left in this race. Although I think there may be some residual damage. The car felt very loose on the outlap there. Definitely don't need to save any fuel, so let's keep it in first and let's just burn as much as we can. Oh, well, it's going to happen at some point. You know, you can't get through all of these races without a monster smash. And that was definitely a monster smash. The car was literally on fire. I said monster smash, not monster mash. Wrong time of the year for that, guys. So P15, it's not the end of the world. It's still some points. I've still got Sebi Vondel behind me, who will most likely get... well, he will definitely get past me.
We're adding one more lap just to facilitate some wave rounds and get the field organised.
Let the 10 car by. Who's the 10 car?
Your wave round will be instructed on your screen. Everyone please move to the left as we start to go over the start-finish line.
That's the fastest lap. Your last lap time was at 2:05.16.
Need to let the number 10 car by. Okay, I can unlap myself, that's good. Thank you, race control. It's a good chance to test the car as well.
I believe all wave rounds have been given. We'll be going green this lap. Going green this lap.
Alright, let's try and catch up as much as we can to the train. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near it. We're going to be miles out of position, but we'll go.
Distracted, defend your position. Don't panic, you've got time to sort this out. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. That's the fastest lap of the race. That lap was at 1:31.27.
Oh, I've got a feeling it's going to go green before we catch the train. We've still got 25 seconds up the road to find. Like a race, even though we're in the safety car. But we might just do it. We might just do it. We're only 15 seconds back now. Tyres will be warm as well.
Alright, Dan, the next car is Hollowell.
And it's green.
On your right. Clear right.
What was that?
Place, fastest lap. That last lap was at 1:08.
What was that, Seb? I'll have a look at that after the race. I'm not going to report anything. I'm going to check a replay, but I think that was a little bit of cheeky contact there as he was trying to get past me. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are regarding that Viperian. I think he can pass
The gap
as soon as it gets to green.
Now 0.8.
Well, what are you doing, Mark? I'll just park it on the racetrack.
One side, clear left.
Oh, well, that's going to be 15th. Some questionable driving at this part of the field. I think the car's okay, I'm not losing too much speed on the straights. I love Mark, he's a good lad, but
Yellow flag.
can't really just park it like that. Especially when there's a honking big straight the following corner to let me by on.
The car ahead has just done it, 107.12. Hollowell behind is pitting, P15. You've just done it, 109.31.
Is that Vinny going slowly up ahead? Might have damage.
The guy in front is Ngayan.
Our battle with Vinny resumes. The 14th. It's a recovery drive. If there's another safety car, we could salvage some points out of this. I don't have to stop. Well, I don't think anyone else has to stop either. Alright, yep, I thought that was the case, Steve. As soon as it goes green, you can pass. That's all good.
You're reeling, Ngayan in. The gap is now 1.3 seconds.
Oh, I didn't see that in the mirrors, Coulthard.
The leader's just done it, 106.74.
Vinny's coming in the pits. That's another position.
V14. That lap time was 107.91. That's your best lap in this session.
This is actually quite therapeutic. Just some nice clear laps to get some times on the board. No one to fight, no one to worry about. Perfect for getting into a rhythm. Find some nice pace here. Hopefully we can get down into the low 107s. Yeah, at least I'm still in the race, Mark. Just got to finish these things. Every single point I can get is invaluable. And I got a few on the board with P8 in race 1, but yeah, I'm definitely going to have a look at that replay at the start of race 2, because I got absolutely swamped. Big understeer, lots of understeer in the car here.
The car in front has just done a 106.83. That was a 107.73.
Yeah, Sebi, full second faster than me on that one.
0.5 off the pace.
Oh, that's Fenton. Fenton's off. There's a freebie.
Okay, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel.
Focus on that exit. Try and get the drive out. Try and break that toe.
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
Oh, it's good to see you too, Andy. Sorry, it's not under the best of circumstances, mate, but yeah.
Place. Your lap time was at 107.70. That's your best lap in the session.
Another PB.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 0.8.
Hopefully we can catch a few guys up ahead. Jackson's only a couple of spots up the road, so in terms of championship, that's not bad at all. Remember, Jackson's the guy I'm fighting in the AM Championship for points. The others might catch a few on me today, but as long as I don't finish too far behind Jackson, it's damage limitation. He's only 2 spots up the road, and I imagine by the end of the race, Sebi Vondel might be getting him for spots that might only be line astern. Yeah, big understeer.
That lap time.
Maybe my setup's not quite right, but the front tyres are suffering like crazy.
Sector 1 is 0.43.
I had the issue in race 1, I'm definitely having the same issue in race 2. Pace is dropping off the more it goes on. Just big understeer here. Wow, half a second down on this lap already. Fenson's all over me. And rightly so. He's faster. At this stage. True, Viperion, there could be some other people pitting up ahead of me, you never know. Although it'd be pretty risky not to pit under the safety car, especially such a long safety car. Body work on the track there. Oh, it's the other Fenson! The other Fenson's losing a bumper or something.
P12. That lap.
Not a good day for the Fenson brothers. No need to pit again. Race control confirmed that I changed my mandatory size in the pit stop. That counts because it was after lap 3. Loose there. This might actually be P11, P12. We're not actually that far off a top 10. I don't think I'm going to get them on pace, but if any more freebies happen, or anyone makes a pit stop, like you say, could be good.
The car in front is Coburn. Just done at 107.83.
Yeah, P12. Oh, big wiggle from Fenson in the mirror then. Hopefully the tyres come back to me after a little bit, but yeah, it's not nice right now in understeer terms. Almost 2/3 of the way through the race now. Jackson Dial is actually 3 cars up the road now, which was not part of the plan. Although he's got Sebi all over him.
106.60. Okay, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, we can do better than this. Focus on your exits. Keep it smooth.
Oh, I'm trying, Spotter. I'm trying.
That lap was at 107.78. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.33 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Good idea, Potato. Oh, Andy, that was such a good event hosted by OzNZ. Ed Engineer would have absolutely loved it, no doubt. Alright, Nathaniel Coburn, the next guy up the road, only 4 seconds. That's doable. About 8 laps maybe, it's a very short lap here.
Time to get defensive, mate. You've just done a
Aidan Millward!
4.3.
It's actually very reminiscent of Road Atlanta, isn't it? Oh, you mention it. Lots of similarities. Oh, that's wide though. Eek. Thanks, Potato. he's got me here. Gap ahead is extended as well.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
See, that's what I meant to do with Seb Vondel.
2 seconds.
It didn't quite work.
You've just done a 108.31. Alright Dan, you've got half your fuel left. Stick to the plan, don't be intimidated here. P12.
We've had lap times the guys ahead doing, guys. I can't see with my overlay. It's kind of neck and neck because I'm not really catching too much looking at the relative. Oh, Jackson's making positions as well.
That was a 107.50.
Okay, so what you're saying is I need to get back into the 107s again to catch these guys on it. It's doable. Five minutes to go. I feel like that gap
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve.
to Coburn is coming down a bit.
Mistakes.
The 107.5 for me last time round. Although Fenton, if he gets a bit more bigger in the mirrors, could be a bit of an issue. Definitely struggling for front grip. Leather tyres I changed in the pit stop as well.
107.45. Sector 1 is 0.41 off the pace.
Yep, good mentality, Potato.
5 minutes left.
Just focus on the laps and deal with him if he gets big enough in front of us. You sound like Spotter, apexes and exits. A bit wide there. Might have just got away with it, but he's very close.
That was a 107.61.
Thanks, JK.
Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits.
Hayden. Yep, flashbacks. Kind of. Oh, he's a lot closer to me this lap. Less than 2/10. He's going to go for it, I'm sure. Surely.
Right side. Clear right.
Push now. The guy behind is catching.
to use a bit of that slipstream.
P13, your lap time was 107.71.
It was inevitable, he was definitely catching on me. And he's definitely faster, I can tell by the body language in the mirror. No point fighting that too much if I haven't got the momentum around the outside.
Race control, car 34, car 14, ignoring big flag.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
Oh, wow.
Race control, car 34, car 14, third left corner. Blocking. With blue flag.
Yeah, thanks 34. We were about to inform him of the blue flag. We passed him successfully. We will review the interaction. Thank you.
Yeah, it just doesn't turn in potato at all. I've got no front grip. It's got to be a setup thing.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I mean, I don't really know how I can carry much more speed through the corners, to be honest. Like, my lines aren't too bad. My braking points aren't too bad. Hopefully those two can fight and I can scoop it up a P11. But that P10's looking pretty elusive right now. Jackson down, now 4 cars down the road than me. Yeah, fencing into the 106s. Yeah, he's got the pace. There's no way I can do a 106. What a massive understeer, wow! Holy hell! Nah.
Your last lap time was at 107.69.
Yeah, not this lap. Next lap is the last lap. Oh, slow each other down, come on, that's it. More side by side, please. I think I'm going to finish last on road.
Okay, Dan, the next car is Coburn.
Okay, 1 lap to go. This is it. Can we get him? Can we salvage an overtake at the end?
1 more lap to go. That lap was at 107.
It's only for P12.
Sector 1 is...
This could make all the difference in the points at the end of the season. Bit much grass, huh? Oh, Fenson's wide. Kicked up a bit of dirt there. 6/10. Way too much effort.
New fastest lap for Banfield, 106.49.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been enough anyway, even if I would have got a good exit. 7/10 is way too much. And that's the final corner. That's going to be a P13. Unlucky for some, definitely for me today. Not bad in terms of recovery points, but I don't think
P13, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
that many people finished behind me, to be honest. There's a few people who might have been a lap down or two. Maybe 15 finishes after all of that. Not my finest race.
Righto guys, another pretty hectic race. Congrats Dan, pretty good drive up the pointy end there mate, working your way through the field. Nice work. can we get you, Dan Yeaman, please, Jackson Dial as well, and Sam Lambert all jump into the waiting room for a chat with the commentators. Any outstanding incidents, please radio them in the next couple of minutes so we can note them down. We'll be reviewing all of the incidents in the race and issuing the race control report as quickly as possible in the next couple of days. There's a bit going on this week, personally for myself and Chris, so bear with us while we tidy up all of these loose ends. Thanks again to everyone. Again, very competitive racing, turning into perhaps a little scrappy in parts, but for the most part, pretty good. Let's just try and keep it clean. We've got a couple of rounds to go in the season. Let's stay positive. Let's enjoy the racing for the remainder of the season. Congrats again to all our winners. Well done, guys. See you in a fortnight's time at Laguna Seca.
Thank you very much, Richard. Alright, let's go and check that replay out, shall we? I'm not going to do it in VR. I'm going to quit and then reload in on desktop view. Just so it's a bit less shaky. But yeah, that was something. That was certainly something. Where are we? Results. Let's get confirmation of the results first, and then we'll go and have a look at that schmozzle of a race too, and see if anything needs to be protested. So, confirmation of the Heat 1 results, so the sprint race. 22 runners, and I started in 15th, although it went back to 14th with a penalty for someone ahead of me at the start, and managed to finish in 8th, which put me 3rd on the grid for the feature race. Best lap of a 107.1, which is only half a second off the pace. That's not too bad. Lockhart Brownlee taking the fastest lap there. So then we skip ahead to the feature race. Started in 3rd and finished in 13th with my best lap of 107.4 and a 106.4 for Daniel Benefield, so a second off the pace. Finished 31 seconds off the leader at the end. Henry Fenson only 2 seconds down the road, but yeah, I couldn't fend him off. I couldn't fend off the Fenson. Lots of DNFs there. Lots of DNFs. You don't like to see that. Sean Bonici, James Solani, Andy Proctor, Kyle Dillon Gray, Alec Fenson. Jackson Dial definitely got a lot of points on me in that race. But where did he finish in race 1? He finished in 12th. So, I finished 4 ahead of him in race 1. And he finished 4 ahead of me in race 2. However, he will get the points advantage because you get more points for race 2. Double the points, actually, to be honest with you. So, let's go and check that replay out, shall we? Where's the replay? Round 6. Where's the replay? I literally just saved it. Sudspeed LMP2 round 6. Maybe it's not available yet. I did just save it, didn't I? Let me just check my documents. So I have to click refresh. Documents, iRacing, replay. It didn't save. The replay didn't save. Bugger. I've got 71 gigs free on my main drive, but there's no replay. I'm gonna have to ask someone on Discord for that. But because I'm on Australian internet, yeah, it's not gonna work too well. Did I call it R5? It's not round 6, it's round 5, you idiot. Oh, thank you, Potato. Okay, so let's load this in. And let's have a look and see what happened. Yeah, I'm definitely coming down with something again, to be honest. Ugh. Thank you, Potato. And thank you, Mark, for being on standby for that as well. Yeah, lots of chats happening right now. The Discord, as you can imagine, is lit. And yeah, let's have a look at what happened at the restart as well. Let's see if I got a little tap from Seb there going through. I mean, I know I'm not the fastest person on the racetrack, especially in this instance. Sebi was like a second quicker. But you've got to pass cleanly, you know? You gotta make it work, you gotta make it stick. So that's loading in. Here we go. Give it a second. And let's see what happened. So, start of race 2, here we go.
2 litres remaining. Gray has just retired.
Let's get rid of Spotter for a start, we don't need him now. Okay, so we got Solani. Excuse me. I think it might be,
Race control car 3410-3, car not leaving the space.
Thanks, 34. We'll have a look at it.
more telling to watch this camera, to be honest. So I'm definitely holding people up here. Cold tyres, cold brakes, full fuel. Car that is clearly not...
Car 38, double right. Fucking honestly.
Got it, 38. Keep your cool, please, mate.
Request to tow.
Yeah, people aren't happy. People aren't
Stand by
happy.
38.
Not sure how you turn the comms off on this. Yeah, trying to get around on the outside here. So I'm definitely holding a lot of people up here, that's for sure. Oh, way slidey there, though.
Warnings from race control, and it's still pathetic. And you want me to keep my cool.
That's enough, 38. Both 38 and 77, cool to tow. Thank you.
Some very heated people
That
on the
should have been a
comms.
safety car. I nearly smashed him. I didn't know he was there.
Yeah, sorry, I had nothing to do with that, David. I got absolutely poleaxed.
Mate, but
That's enough on chat, guys.
So I got one. I've got two here because we're trying to go the outside.
That's enough, guys.
Press to tow, but accidentally towed.
Get around the outside there, couldn't get it going. Oh, and someone's there. Yep, pulled out of that again as soon as possible.
We'll review 888, thank you.
And here's Sebi coming in as well, hot on the outside. Okay, this is the instant. Let's have a look and see what happens. This is it. So Seb's on the outside, I'm on the inside. Oh, I was keeping it plenty tight there. I was keeping it plenty tight. I thought I understeered wide, but I didn't deviate from the apex at all then. Let's have a look in slow motion. So I'm holding it way tighter than the two cars ahead of me. There's a gap. There's a gap. Seb's got the gap. And then all of a sudden... Oh, he turns in. He's turning in. There's not a car width at the apex there. 100% that is not my fault. I don't know how. I don't know how I can get any closer to the apex there. Look, let's watch it full speed again. He turns in on me. He taps me in the rear left. Oh, that is unfortunate. Let's watch it on board from Seb's perspective in the car, because it might look different from his cockpit. He might have had a different opinion. Where are we? Cockpit. Okay, let's have a look on board with Seb. I mean, from that angle, it looks like I turn right into him. Look, he's maintaining it to the apex. He's cranking on the lock. He steers out of it, and yeah. Yeah. You gotta give me a bit more space than that, Seb. I'm sorry, mate. I hate to say it. I mean, I'm more than happy to take the blame if it is my blame. But you... Let's have a look. Let's have a look. You gotta give me more space than that. You gotta give me more space than that, Seb. I may file a post-race protest for that. We'll see how we go. Although, what we're going to look at now is the restart, because I think he gave me a bit of a nudge.
We'll take a quick look, 85. Got our hands full at the minute, thank you.
So this is catching back up to the safety car again. Me and Sebi get the wave around.
Nice. Finish line. This lap.
So here, on the restart. Let's have a look on the restart. Yeah, I'm more than happy to accept blame if I did something, but I was keeping it nice and tight to the apex, and Seb just turned in on my rear left. Yeah, contact there as well. Contact there as well. After I had the car repaired, and maybe that's what stuffed up the balance. Come on, mate. I think he's not in the best frame of mind here, to be honest. In Seb's defense, he's probably very cranky at me. And he tries to get the overlap and bonks me in the rear. That's unfortunate. He was trying to dive me into the final corner. He just timed it wrong coming out. A bit too close for comfort, but race control did say give yourself plenty of room. And I know I'm slower, but, you know, he's going to get me at some point. He's not hitting me to hit me, he just timed it wrong. He just timed it wrong. Look, he's a lot faster, and just bonk into the rear corner. It's not intentional. It's not intentional at all. Let's have a look from this one. Let's have a look from my angle. See, I'm keeping it nice and tight to get the run back, and yeah, he just... yeah. Oh, and I've got damage. I have actually got damage on the rear there. Look. So no wonder the car didn't feel great to drive. My diffuser's all bent out of shape. Bank! I got a lot of time and I've got a lot of respect for Seb because he's clearly a talented racer. He won last season. He's a really nice guy. But yeah, he didn't give me enough space on the previous incident. He really did give me enough space on the previous incident. So that's my review. Were there any other moments that you guys want to have a look at in the race? Is there any other moments that you guys want to check out? Notable incidents that happened or didn't happen? I can't remember really. There's a lot happened in that stream. Anyway, let's pop some music on in the background. Let's keep it going. There we go. Yeah, okay, no worries. Thanks, Potato. Thank you for hanging out on stream. Good to see you. Thank you for your input. Car 34. Yes, let's have a look at why Car 38 lost his lollies. Here we go. So this is the start of 38. Hey Paul, good to see you. So Matt Keane coming back on track here. All good so far. Trying to get down the inside.
Race control car 34-10-3, car not leaving the space.
He's at the inside here.
Have a look at it.
He's on the curb. He's trying to get around the outside. So good avoidance stuff. Ah.
Car 38, double right.
Yeah, I mean, I would be pretty cranky if that was me. Aiden Luthwaite. Oh, Aiden, that's a bit rough. There's a car on your inside though, mate. You can't turn in. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's...
Car 38.
Yeah, 100% he's very right to be miffed off with that. Let's have another look from the cockpit view. I mean, he thinks he's done so well to avoid all of this carnage. It's like, sweet, 2 cars. Got the inside here, I'm turning in and braking, and just... before he even got to the apex, it's not like Matt Keane went deep on the brakes here. You know, it's not like he got collected at the apex. Aiden's already turning in on the left here. It's absolutely nowhere to go. That's, yeah, 100% that's on Aiden. That should have left the room at the apex. And I know... yeah. That's my call anyway, to be honest with you. That's my call. It's very unfortunate. Alright, well I think that pretty much wraps things up, guys. I'm going to head off from this stream. I'm going to go get some food and probably a cold shower and not a cold beer, because it's getting to be winter in Australia now. It's down below 20 degrees, I know. Nice warm cup of tea maybe would do me nicely. But I want to say thank you very much to everybody for tuning in. These are the points before we came into this round. Jackson's going to get a few back on me, but I'm not sure exactly how many. James Solani got a few good points, maybe not in race 2. And Dean Hunt, I don't think Dean was in the race today. Mark, I agree. It's not that reason to complain on the voice chat, you know. If you get taken out of the race, you're well within your right to be angry, but race control have said many times that they don't want to hear that kind of language on the comms. Told people to calm down. And I can completely understand Car 38 Matt's frustration, but yeah, when you've been told to calm down several times, it works both ways. You just got to keep it under control, file your protest, and getting angry at someone isn't going to solve anything. You know, giving them a serve on the radio is not going to solve anything, and that's partly the reason why I stay away from public lobbies in iRacing. Because if I met this guy on a public server, didn't know who he was, this Matt Keane, and we had an incident, he may react like that, and I don't go racing to be spoken to like that and to have that stress of wondering, am I going to annoy someone today through an incident that's just a mistake or a racing incident, you know? Because, Thingo, Aiden didn't turn in knowing he was there, intentionally blocking him off. He turned in because he didn't think anyone was there. It's just a mistake, and it's his fault, but it's a mistake. So, on the flip side, I agree, Mark. Matt's attitude isn't the right one. Just gotta keep it calm, report it, and move on. So, anyway, that's me wrapping things up. So, thank you so much for watching. The next stream I have booked in officially is in 2 weeks' time for the next round of this series at Laguna Seca, which is going to be even more chaotic than this, I imagine. Maybe I'll do a Bulk Brogan stream in between. I haven't got anything booked in. There's no rallies, there's no race room, there's nothing for 2 weeks, so I'm going to fill the gap, hoping to get a few videos recorded out as well. Hopefully, EAWRC releases the VR patch in the next week or so. They said they were going to do it late April, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that gets released late April and I can have a look at that and give that a squiz as well. Anyway, really appreciate your support. Thank you, JDF, for the gifted membership and the £10, and everybody in chat who I've missed as well. It's been great to have you. You look after yourselves, and I will see you whenever I see you. Alright, thank you very much, people. Take care. Bye-bye.
You lift to the end to start